What it is, y'all, it is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Dokkan Battle. And we got some news. So if we scroll down here, you'll see new stage will be added to the challenge event. Let's try that again. New stage will be added to the challenge event. There we go. So, Stage 12 of Infinite Dragon Ball History will be available soon. Face off with multiple blah 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 blah. Note, the event Infinite Dragon Ball History will be temporarily unavailable. Define temporarily. Like, normally we get this announcement and it's taken down. We didn't get this announcement a week ago. So, I know a lot of people have been griping and complaining, oh my god, the devs aren't aware. No, I assure you guys, the devs are 100% aware. They know the game is messed up, and they're working hard to fix it. And like I speculated last week when it first dropped, I'm like, they're going to rectify it in time for Saiyan Day. There's no possible way that the devs are going to let this issue, and this is a big problem. This is easily, without question, in my mind, the biggest issue that we've ever had in the game. And, you know, those of you that remember the 300 stone debacle, obviously they messed up a bunch of banners on JP, and because of the Japanese, you know, the way Japanese laws are around that stuff, they had to do something drastic. That's when they gave the 300 stone reward. And then earlier this year, when they messed up on the step up banner, obviously, then they had to do the refunds. There was just no way around that. The way that European laws are and things like that, since this is a global game, they have to follow basically the most strict, laws in whatever country that game is released in. So in that case, they had to do a global refund. I mean, they could have done, you know, been like in Belgium, it's, you know, whatever, and then go guys. But obviously they're not going to do that. That's going to cause resentment. That's blah, 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 blah. It's much better PR-wise to just roll out a big refund. So in that regard, I did tell you guys last week, I feel like they're going to rectify it with this. We're going to get a big data download tonight, probably about the same time that Dokkan Now is occurring. I will be doing a live reaction to Dokkan Now tonight. So if you guys want to see that, tune in. The way I'm going to do it is we're going to basically have Dokkan Now up in the background. I'm going to have the audio muted because I don't want to get, you know, because Bandai's really anal about that stuff, and they will, like, crack down on it, and I really don't want that on my channel. But we'll basically be, like, doing some link level grinding, and we'll be talking about what's happening, and we'll just do live reactions to everything going on. So you could join in at that point, and well, basically, we'll have a link. You can watch the video, and then we'll just do a big live reaction thing. But more to the point, this says it is starting on the 16th. Now, that does mean probably like late night on the 16th. Most of us on the East Coast are like that, or say all of us on the East Coast, technically. I don't think anybody in the East Coast is on Pacific time. It'd be weird. But most of us on the East Coast of the United States, that pretty much means that, and yes, I'm where I said it again, that means that it's going to drop at like 2:30 in the morning. So, unless they get a little crazy and they do a global rollout with JP. Wouldn't be the first time they've done that. Mid-afternoon rollout would be kind of fun. They haven't done that in a really long time. Basically, we're going to find out tonight on Dokkan Now. I feel like they're going to tell us everything on Dokkan Now. And I really feel like on Dokkan Now, they're not going to have a choice. They're going to have to talk about the game breakage. And why someone brought up a really valid point, and I didn't even think about it. The reason this most likely happened is because the update that was rolled out for this event basically on JP was in preparation for the anniversary, and that brought in the support memories very specifically. If you're not familiar with support memory, it's another support item that basically takes those last two support slots that we're not using in the game and actually apply it to something else. The thing is, we don't have support memory in the game. And because it does change completely how the item system works, it probably broke the game. They probably are going to have to do a big workaround, either that or drop support memory early, which I think would be a wiser option. It'd probably be just a much easier fix than to be like, oops, we messed up here, have some support memory, here's how it works, go. So expect something big tonight, either like at around the time of Dokkan Now or shortly after Dokkan Now. Maybe there's gonna be a big maintenance, version update that goes up, a percentage of a version, or a big announcement that we're getting support memory, which I think would be pretty hype. With that came to JP on the anniversary, but if that's what's breaking the game, they may just have to make a concession and say, well, here it is, go, have fun. Will it take away some of the hype from the anniversary? Not really. I really don't think support memory was that important that people are going to be like, well, now not something on the anniversary. I don't really believe in my heart of hearts that is really going to happen. Most people, honestly, are just going to be like, hey, new feature, let's go. And it's just going to be, it is what it is. So we know when, I can assure you, I promise you guys, this is a fixed date. So whether it brings support memory, whether they come up with another solution, whether there's a maintenance or something like, God, I hope there's not a maintenance, because maintenance, we have not had a maintenance that's been on time in, what, like a year? Something like that? All maintenances lately have been awful. But I'm sure they're working on an update, whether it's a phantom download or whether it's a maintenance, or no matter what it is, there will be some kind of fix at this point. That's what I told you guys last week. So let me know your speculation in the comments section down below. Do you think we're going to get support memory? Do you think they're going to have another fix? Do you think it's going to be maintenance? Or do you think maybe that the game's just going to remain broken? I doubt that. I would be utterly and completely flabbergasted. Like, there's no possible way in my mind that they're going to make that level of mistake on an event this big. So I'm speculating that the new Broly's probably going to have a revival mechanic. I did talk yesterday about how I think it should be a base Broly with an awakening to Super Saiyan. And the more I thought about it after the fact, I'm like, rather than an active skill, revival mechanic that then brings him back in his legendary form. That would make a ton of sense. So let me know you guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. I'm going to leave this very open-ended, only because we just don't know. Like I said, that's my speculation. Obviously, revival mechanic, I think, is kind of a dead giveaway, especially with the version that we got. As far as support memory goes, I don't know. There's obviously ways they can fix it so they don't have to drop it. But I don't think it's game breaking or like anniversary ruining or whatever if they do drop it. So that could be a thing. This could be a really like big update. Sans anniversary, like, a bunch of anniversary stuff long before the anniversary, which wouldn't be the first time they've done it. I don't know. Let me know you guys' thoughts. I think this is really hype, and I think this is really going to be the final fix that we get on this, and then some kind of, apology from the devs, hopefully in the form of Dragonstones, that, because let's face it, I'm sure they lost playership, and they want to get that back. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Like, comment, share. Be back at you guys with more Dokkan Battle here tonight for the live stream.